Folks, what's going on? HeirofCarthage here, and ELTHARION welcomes you back to the Everest campaign. And we're getting pretty close to the arrival of Grom, even though we defeated his faction here. He'll still come. There'll still be a final battle. I kind of just want to play it out till the final battle, rather than, I mean, we could just go ahead and fight him now, but let's play it out to the final battle. Let's have a little fun with it. Ooh, the Druki.
Can I offer assistance?
They're a little angry here.
Ready to serve.
So this guy's like standing in the water?
You waste my time.
What kind of defense do I get here? Whole bunch of sea guard. Yeah, we're gonna let the Druki siege us and attack us here. We'd be way better off to fight them from the walls. Though it wouldn't be a bad idea to try and get some relief on the way there if we get an opportunity. Looks like Alona here leveled up from her previous battles. She's getting closer to the Moon Dragon, but still 2 skill points away, unfortunately, so we're not quite there yet. What else is in her army? She's gonna have lions, Silverin Guard, Shadow Warriors, chariots. Let's take a look at a couple of things for her. So this is gonna buff her Silverin Guard. This one's gonna buff the lions. So I'll kind of split between the two and kind of work her infantry up a little to where they've got better stats, and then everybody's a shadow, everybody's a stalker. I like it. That's actually really good. Some extra melee defense. Melee defense is a stat that you just almost can't get enough of because it's just so good. It keeps your character from getting absolutely pummeled in combat. So I mean, you really almost, like I said, can't get enough. Oh my gosh, man, Eltharion's pretty fast. We're gonna do the melee defense, because that's what I was talking about anyway. Looks like having a lot of problems replenishing here at Khemri, because it is such an undesirable place for us to settle. So what we should do is build this homestead to give us a little extra replenishment. And some of these buildings, like we definitely don't need a building for lions here, or Silverin Guard. So I'll kind of rebuild things a little bit nicer to what we want. I really don't want to be occupying any of this stuff for the Tomb Kings. It's kind of annoying to hold because it's such a rebellion risk. I wonder if we can sick.
Glade Lord, you have been granted access to the halls of Athalora.
Let's see, is he no longer allied? Well, yeah, he's allied with us, but we can't coordinate a war because he's not at war with anybody that I'm at war with. Okay. I could try and pay them to jump in against the Tomb Kings, but I don't know if they're going to do it because they're pretty weak. So it's probably not super likely that they're going to join me in a war against the Tomb Kings. Alright. We don't have a lot of cash left. Probably won't hurt to repair that shrine, though, and help get rid of some of the Skaven corruption. Let's get ready for the next turn, see what it brings us. We're gonna have a fight on our hands, for sure, here for a little bit. Approaching the end of this. Whew. Boy, the Tomb Kings just will not leave me be. They just keep bringing the heat.
These fools have no chance!
I don't know, they got a pretty decent chance here, actually, Imrik. Oh, we get to defend this. Well, you know, they probably don't have a decent chance, actually. If we can get rid of this thing, well, actually, there's 2 Sphinx. I think that one of the Sphinx is the Lord, and the other one is the Necrosphinx. We want to defend as little as possible, but this is just such a beautiful choke point right here for dragon breaths and everything else. Like, so I hate, because then I actually kind of have to defend probably right here also. But yeah, it creates such a wonderful choke point. Let's just go ahead and put our Garrison Spearmen here. They can't actually scoot over any farther than that, so we'll put them on defensive. And let's see, we need a few more spears. Just honestly, kind of spread out, like maybe a little like this. Because if we can lure the enemies through this, we can still bombard them and mess with them there. Let's put all these guys. And then we just have a lot of beat up spearmen kind of as extras here. We'll need to throw a few
Spearmen!
To hold right here in case they come through. They can also act as reinforcements. Here we go. Now, let's get our bowmen, which are all rather tattered, except for a couple. I don't like these units being lined up this way, but there's not a lot of room for them to fit in here. Because we're very vulnerable to a vortex spell if we do this. Very vulnerable to it. Or to those catapults. Speaking of catapults, let's check their range. They're not in range at the moment. All I've got is a couple of skeletal spears. I don't think that's enough to stop me from getting Imrik out there and jacking up their catapults. But we also need Imrik for the main fight. But I mean,
Prince Imrik!
it is what it is. We've got to go jack up these catapults. Just throw Imrik here. Actually, I'm gonna fly right over the center, away from the bowmen, and then get a side swipe breath attack on the catapults. We might be able to just draw the fire of the catapults. Sometimes the AI will... No, they're moving. Alright, let's go breath attack them. Our towers are going to fire away. Speaking of tower, I don't know how we target it. Yeah. Okay, we can target the tower. I'm just going to actually let it do its thing. I'm going to go breath attack the catapults. AI is like trying to target my dragon, but also not trying to target the dragon. Actually, we kind of need the breath attacks for ripping through infantry. So let's just waste their ammo. Let's get Imrik back here. Imrik does have some heals because of this. Just get away from the bowmen. Kind of do a little bit of serpentine work here. And see if we can draw the fire of those catapults. I don't think the catapults ever moved within range of my infantry. If they did, then we're going to have to deal with them very quickly. But it's just kind of... Yeah, there we go. This is pretty cheap. But until CA fixes it, it's going to be a strat. Wasting the ammunition of the AI because they're too stupid. Again, this is something that make the AI a lot more challenging if CA would fix it. So again, you don't have to do like all the giant buffs, like huge leadership buffs and everything else buffs. You could just, you know, like actually make your AI make a better decision. Skeleton warriors. Just gonna keep kind of dodging out here with Imrik. Got another big ball coming in over here. Our archers are certainly having a field day. And those catapults have a lot of ammunition. It's gonna take too long. We want to save our breath attacks, though, until we have the best targets. There's a couple of Tomb Guard here that are about to pile up into melee, and that's where we'll want to use a breath attack. And if we can clear that Necrosphinx off the catapults, I mean, I could probably deal with them pretty quick. Alright, we're going to have to go help. These Tomb Guard are going to cut through my infantry if I don't go help them. So I'm going to have to pull back for a moment. Like that angle. We have to make sure our attacks are very well placed. They're right here. Let's see if we can bust up this Tomb Guard real quick. Got one of them. We'll try and swat the other one here. Let's help our infantry out a little, see if we can crumble this. Those, oof, yeah, we're gonna have troubles. Actually, stop. Hit it. Alright, yeah, I've got to help get rid of these Tomb Guard. Move some reinforcing spears up here because we're taking a bit of a beating. Catapults are going to be a big problem. We need to get rid of them, but we got some major customers. Oh crap, they summoned a new Shabti on me. Alright, we're going to have to pull back out of this fight for a minute. We've got major problems, folks. We've got a lot of fights in a lot of places all at once.
Yes.
Just gonna pull back a little. Alright, that we've got to get this summoned Ushabti out of my archers. These archers are extremely important units. Let's pull them back a little. It's not good. We're getting kind of overwhelmed at the moment. We have enough units to win this, but if we're getting overwhelmed, and if we can't hold for long enough, we'll lose. Yep, see, we're already losing a lot of ground here. Oh, that's not where I wanted to target that. It's important that we get this breath attack to hit in the middle of the densest part. Okay, we're doing some damage to the Necrosphinx now with the archers. Got some good damage done there. Let's go after the Kimrian Sphinx and just send some reinforcements this way. We're holding over here, at least for the moment. I know we're not going to actually imprison this guy, but I'm going to use this on him just to kind of help hold him still longer. And archers, you have got to continue firing despite this fight. Let's use the Star Lance, and let's help our infantry out a little here.
The glory of Imrik.
This certainly helped dish some pretty significant damage against Tomb King. Get him! Get him, Imrik! Kill him! He's disrupting our archers, unfortunately, and that's keeping us from killing this Necrosphinx also, so this is really bad. Alright, Spearmen, you guys just have to ignore this fight and get out here. Oof! Yeah, this is going to be a close one, folks. Imrik is going to have to finish. Alright, archers, can you pull back further? Archers, get out. Leave Imrik to fight. We've got to keep our archers alive. We're gonna, yeah, dang, we got some terror routes because of me pulling out. Kind of sucks because Imrik was right on top of him. Alright, come on, finish him, Imrik. Finish him. Finish him. Yes. Alright, we haven't even healed Imrik once so far, and we just got away with quite a few archers. Yeah, we got away with quite a few archers. Alright, Imrik's about to finish off the other Sphinx. And now we've got a good flank position to fire into this fight from. Skeleton warriors, as I said, just target skeleton archers for now. Okay, Sphinx are down. These catapults aren't doing a lot at the moment, so I'm kind of just leave them be. Let's go ahead and go knock out these Tomb Guard here. Oh good, we can reach all the way over here. Perfect. Let's pull the gray out of here, actually. They're out of ammunition. Ooh, yeah, that was beautiful. That's gonna hurt the Tomb Kings so bad. You can see the power bar slinging back in here. Imrik is a one-man wrecking crew here. What a boss. We haven't even healed him. And I'm going to heal him in a minute. I'm trying to crumble these Tomb Guards so they can't go forward into my archers. This fight over here may actually swing in our favor because the power bar and the leadership is really starting to falter there. Alright, let's see. Really? How are these Tomb Kings not crumbling? I mean, they're like at -6 liters. I mean, they are crumbling. It's just very slowly.
And glory. The dragon's roar.
Alright, one more good bombardment over here. Should rid us and finish the battle. I think this is the battle ender. Ooh, close. I think those Screaming Skull catapults actually are keeping this fight going longer than it should. The Screaming Skull catapults still have a lot of ammo, and it's probably swaying the power bar. But yeah, there it goes. They're crumbled. We did it. Saved it. Okay. Whew. Imrik is a boss. Thank goodness. He literally clutched that battle for us. We were not surviving that without Imrik. Took down a Kimrian War Sphinx, a Necro Sphinx, and a couple hundred infantry to boot.
Lesser beings fit only
Lost a
for
bunch of
service.
spearmen though, so that's not good. I think our global recruitment though is somewhat freed up. Imrik needs a mage badly in that army, and I think I had one on the way to him. Lord, ready for duty.
Imrik.
Didn't I have a mage on the way over to him?
You
Yes.
summoned me.
Get on over here.
Hence items of
Help him out. I feel like Imrik could also use a handmaiden. So if I get the opportunity, I should probably send a handmaiden that way also.
Calador waits.
Alright, well, having beaten the Tomb Kings down should buy us time on a normal basis. Oh, sweet, we got our Ethel Tamara Faith Bearers. Oh, that's really good. Those guys are going to absolutely own versus Tomb Kings. In fact, I won a couple more of them. The Faith Bearers will be very good against infantry, and I'm going to grab another Silverin Guard. We can start replacing our Spearmen with Silverin Guard. Right now, we just need to hold with Imrik. If we're holding, then we're and causing losses to the Tomb Kings, then we're being successful. So that's really our only need out of him at the moment. It's very expensive. I don't know if we need to build all these yet. Yeah, holding all these less than desirable locations is going to be a pain. So I do want to take more of these settlements, because the more of these manors and other stuff we get, the better. It's going to help us replenish while we're in this crappy climate. Yeah, so you can see it's helping actually already quite a bit, and it'll help even more when we finish this one here. So by taking all these small settlements, like where's Xandri? Here's Xandri. Yeah, if we take all these, we can actually start to replenish a little, albeit it's going to be slow. It's definitely going to be slow. Let's see. Our other army was out to sea, so the Druki just took off. We're about to get a rebellion here. We might as well let it rebel.
Student of Teclis.
And it's going to rebel with the Temple of Skulls. Should we pick up this treasure real quick while we're out here? Perform better in battle, why not? Mushroom stew. Woohoo! 25%. That was some good stew.
Master Mage.
I'm not going to go ashore because it's going to actually keep us from rebelling. So I'm going to stay just out here to sea on this turn. And looks like our noble levels up here as well. Let's see. Hard to hit. A Thilmar Chariot. I'm kind of liking him on the steed at the moment. He's doing pretty good. Let's just make him immortal. It's important not to lose those characters. We're still waiting on the Druki to attack us here. How long till we start taking attrition? 6 turns. So we still got 6 turns before we run out of supplies. And it looks like the Wood Elves are grabbing these empty settlements. Good for us. Good job. Those Wood Elves have actually become pretty nice little partners. Nice little partners. Numas. If we grab Numas, then we have all of that province there. It's still going to want to rebel pretty much non-stop. I really want to sail down here and take out the Druki on these islands, but I don't know. Can we, maybe we can just get Tyrion to do it for us. So I'm going to give Tyrion that, and that way I can keep this army up here and kind of help manage things here better, but we'll have to keep an eye out for Druchii assaults down there. Get Deadly Onslaught for Eltharion. He is going to be an absolute tank of a unit. And then Cabo, man, this guy has... This is probably the only time I've really gotten very attached to a lore master in the course of a campaign. He is an absolute beast also. Look at these stats. Alright. Eye of Panther. Repair our building here. We are struggling. Eye of Panther's seen better days. Thank goodness it has that pretty decent defensive layout. If we can make it a couple of turns though, Imrik's army is going to get substantially stronger because of these recruits. These Athel Tamarha Faith Bearers will stand their ground just fine against Tomb Guard. And then Silverin Guard will be an actual real problem for constructs and stuff. So that army is going to get a lot tougher very, very quick here if it's given the opportunity to go a couple of turns without being overwhelmed in battle. This Mist of Abreast could be really handy here too. I don't know if this works outside of Athel or Ulthuan. If it does, that's pretty big. I mean, it should act on all friendly territory, right? The mist spread to any outer region of Ulthuan. Okay, never mind. Nope, so it won't do any good down here. Too bad, whatever, we're still gonna roll it. We still got our Tomb King in prison here, I love it. Alright, let's end another turn. Keep bringing ourselves closer and closer to that fight with Grom. I imagine it's probably going to happen on the next episode. So the next episode may be the finale for this campaign.
Prince Eltharion. Ulthuan expects.
I want to hit Xandri.
The fiend. Cowardice.
And then we'll own this entire province.
This coin show no weakness.
Yeah, that actually helps a lot in terms of replenishment. Start building defenses here. Build up the ability. Yeah, see, we're replenishing considerably faster now. Spread public order, because again, it's going to be hard to keep these places from rebelling. So this will kind of help us get these places under control, at least for the time being. Did we have the rebellion?
Forever inferior to the Assyrians.
We did not get a rebellion.
Mere Druchii,
I
no
could
threat
get up here
whatsoever.
and just raid my own territory.
Seek land.
Actually, the High Elves don't raid. I guess they're too good for it.
Archmage.
Oh, 94. I thought we were close to a rebellion. Okay, I was reading that wrong. My bad. We're nowhere close to a rebellion up here. Alright.
Do not tarry.
Well,
The
we need some help down here. We got other places that are going to have some rebelling. So, let's see what we can do to help out. Arachnos. Build some defenses in all these places. Kind of short on cash.
Pride of Ulthuan.
Oh yeah, one more turn. Yeah, Imrik's about to get really strong. Good. I think we're actually, this is going to be a tough fight down here.
The goddess
But
forbids it.
when they bring it, you know. Let's go. About to get another rebellion here. Yeah, it's understandable.
Your will.
Public order is going to be tricky to maintain. Some of these places, ally declares war on the Cult of Pleasure. We definitely have no reason to feel bad about declaring war on the Cult of Pleasure. Ooh, thank goodness. They didn't wound my character. I'm trying to march across the desert, now I've got them chasing me, trying to wound me.
Follow strength.
Yeah, we're going to lose another settlement here. I wonder how bad that... Yeah, it didn't hurt us much from an income standpoint. Enter the war on the side of our allies. Get away from me, you Tomb King.
Mage of the White Tower.
Just want to come support my army. Leave me alone. That guy's pretty high level. I'm actually pretty shocked we survived that wound attempt, and in fact, he may still get us on this turn if we can't hurry up and get to Imrik's army. And even once we get in the army, there's a decent chance the AI will manage to wound us. replenishment is actually now going at a pretty decent clip. Good. Good, good, good. What is this?
Let me think
Rebels.
about it. No!
I'll give you something to think about.
Seeking a trial.
Little greenskin scum. I'll definitely give you something to think about.
Magic is
Let's see, Kimry. Oh yeah, this will help. This will help actually quite a bit with income. It'll take a long time to build, but should be a worthwhile investment in the end. Eltharion leveled up again. The Flames. What all does he have in his army? He does have a couple of Phoenix units that could benefit from that upgrade. Heart of the Flame, yeah, so for Dragon Phoenixes, physical resistance. Yeah, let's give him that Heart of the Flame. One of the Phoenixes isn't quite there yet, but it'll be there here soon, as it hits that 7th chevron. And then, oh man, yeah, Imrik is... His army's actually looking like somewhat viable
my
at the moment.
powers are yours to command.
I'm gonna merge these spear units.
Strategy beyond compare.
Alright, that freed up some...
Glory awaits.
And we do have Regiments of Renown available now, so let's get him a couple of those. So yeah, his army is going to be significantly more capable now. Did we not pick up Rhaegar's Pride? Do we not have the... Oh, we don't have the money. Let's wait a turn then and pick up Rhaegar's Pride. So yeah, Imrik's army will now be able to kind of break out of its spot, because it's getting strong enough to. It'll have magic support as well, which is huge. When you're fighting the AI, you're almost certainly going to be running into a lot of blobs and other stuff like that. So you definitely want magic, because magic is just way too cost effective against blobs. And then when you're playing on these difficulty settings as well, AI gets all those buffs in melee, and you can't afford to go to battle without that stuff. You just can't afford it. Military alliance, sure.
Be sure you do not waste.
What's up, Findle? Their demands. They want to join the war against the Skaven, or they want me to join the war against Pestilence. Where is Pestilence? Oh. Are they here, maybe? Or over here? It's possible. They start off over here. But it's possible they crossed over or combined with another one. I mean, we'll join the war. I mean, we don't have any good feelings for Skaven. How many turns till I take attrition here? 3 more. We're still good. It's not pretty.
High Mage.
Alright, let's put down this rebellion.
Be prepared, Asur. They cannot.
Really? I lose a Silvering Guard in that fight?
It is all lesser beings deserve. Hoef magic in pure.
There's only one unit in that fight that could
I
possibly
bring
even
Azurian
defeat a Silvering
fire.
Guard.
High Elven.
And it was the
Archmage.
Black Orc, and there was only one of them. I'm sorry, I'm not feeling that one, C8. Fix your auto-resolve. Bunch of
The
crap.
most gifted.
Fix your freaking auto-resolve. Immortality, and let's see here. Immortality. Definitely want that, and we're about to have a big fight at Kimry, but we can't... I don't think we can make it all the way back to Kimry.
No weakness.
No, but we can get within reinforcement range at least.
The Warden of Tor Ivres.
Yeah, we won't be replenishing much, but we can at least come and ward off this attack. And try and keep it from happening. Repair that, so it'll help the public order. Okay. Bogged down for a couple turns. Imrik, let's see how your army looks. We didn't lose our
Dragon Prince.
we didn't lose our hero here, so it's actually really good. I wonder what Vulture Mountain looks like right now.
Asurian servant.
Even though it's gonna limit his movement, I'm gonna go ahead and just get these this agent embedded.
The dragon shall wake.
I'm gonna go take Vulture Mountain. That way we can have the whole province here. Oh man, Tyrion's got so many armies. Yeah, get him, Tyrion.
I bring Azurian's fire.
Get him. Now we're talking. Let's go to a tier 3 settlement there. Alright. Imrik leveled up again. So he's got Militia Master and Bowmaster, which will help out a lot for his infantry. And let's see, let's just go ahead and make Imrik stronger because obviously he's a key component of this army from a damage standpoint. Fire Mage is improving. Some extra piercing bolts there. I mean, actually grabbing Flamestorm may have been handy. We'll see. I'm kind of surprised that Druchii haven't attacked yet. They got to be getting close. Usually they don't siege you all the way out where you start taking attrition, so I don't know though. We'll see what happens there. It's kind of hard to say. They're going to hit me from behind here at the salt plain. That guy's on a chariot. Yeah, I probably can't win that. Not really a huge deal. All the Tomb Kings are doing is buying time over here. I mean, they're on a downward slope towards destruction. So they're not really accomplishing anything fit for notice. Yeah, see, they've got another army from Settra coming in. So if we douse this one, they're too early here
Strike them down.
to be fighting this. Now, obviously, I'm going to fight this because the auto-resolve tends to screw me over so hard. I'm actually going to stick this on AI control because I just don't feel like controlling it. And let's take Eltharion into battle. It's been a while since we've got to take him into battle. I'm going to use my Flying Corps to kind of tank the Boshabti and Sepulchral Stalkers. And then the rest of our army should be able to hold its own just fine. Let's start deployment.
Eltharion.
Even though our enemies have a fairly significant ranged component, we have a pretty decent ranged component as well.
Without fail.
We don't outrange a Boshabti, but our archers can hold their own in melee pretty darn good. Got Cavalry for support here in the middle. Okay, let's move up. We need to close the distance. And I'll go ahead and get the attention of the Boshabti with my flyers. What do we got here? Envelop and Mist. Gives the ability to snipe on a unit. Let's actually hold back for a moment and just... Actually, you know, we could probably attract a couple of shots here off the Boshabti and allow our other units to close the distance. Put a heal down for the Phoenix here. Back up a little bit. There we go. Kind of heal up our single entity targets. Okay, actually, this is a good point to hold right here because we got this little column thing. Oh, we can't heal anymore because we're missing unit models. Actually, that's kind of a waste off Caval then. My bad. Okay, these guys, let them start trading fire. Not all of my bows are in range though, unfortunately. I'm gonna reposition just a bit. I'm gonna kind of maintain somewhat here. Yeah, right here. We're about to get charged over here.
Eltharion moving.
Let's get ready to repulse that charge. Alright, now more of my bows are in range. Let them have it, boys.
Attack! Execute them! Understood. Iran protects me.
Protection over here. Let's send Caval out to kill the Tomb King. We're getting swamped on this flank a little bit. I'm going to pull back, provide some support fire. I want to push off all these Ushabti first on this flank. Let's pull Eltharion back a little.
Guided by wavestones.
Let's use this here.
I am ever ready.
Grim Warden rises!
Okay, let's go crush the chariots.
Yes.
Alright.
Acknowledged.
Our Knights of Torgaval are doing some stellar work. Over here, we're managing to hold this flank very, very nicely, which we should. We got Silver Guard and Faith Bearers. The Tomb King is dead.
As you say.
Let's put some focus back here, because their ranged units are punishing us pretty good. Just kind of ignore the Scorpions for a minute. Group 2, let's crush some Sepulchral Stalkers.
They die! In Moranian's name!
Punish
The
some
Knight of
winds.
Ivres!
Phoenix. Okay, they summon unit. They summoned it right on a Silverin Guard, so I don't know what in the world they were thinking, but that's fine with me. Alright, our reinforcements are here now too. So we've held.
Glory matters not!
Let you guys watch me wreck these Sepulchral Stalkers. They may have a bonus versus large, but you're going to take a lot more than that to help them out of this fight.
Eltharion moving!
Toast! Eltharion wins. As expected. And we didn't lose any units, thank you very much, auto-resolve. Take note, even not fighting that battle particularly well, no units lost, even against all those units that the Tomb Kings had, so CA please. That's all I got to say about that.
They will toil for Ivres. Prince Eltharion.
Alright, as much as I want to get in here and replenish, I'm actually going to take an ambush stance and see if we can lure in Settra. So it would be great to replenish, but we're just probably not going to have the opportunity here. So, let's see, wound, immortality, skilled on board of Hoeth, board of Loek.
Mountains are my natural.
Okay, Vulture Mountain is in sight.
Strikes.
It's saying we don't have a good chance. I find that somewhat laughable. I have Imrik, so I think I have a really good chance, actually, and I'm going to fight this right now. That way we don't have to waste any time sieging. I mean, as soon as my Faith Bearers get on the wall, they're going to trash any of these other units in melee, and plus Imrik's going to go soften stuff up and draw some fire because he does have some heals. I'm going to do this right here. We're going to swing towards... Actually... There's just a lot of towers out here to deal with. I'm going to just go here. I'd like to be able to get to a gatehouse a little easier, but... I can do this. Stick Imrik out front.
The Grey.
Silver Guard. So Silver Guard and
Scions of Mathalan.
Faith Bearers are going to be a real problem for the Tomb Kings here. Let's get on the infantry group where it's just easier to select.
It will be done.
Get on my bowman group, again, easier to select. Cavalry. Imrik.
Prince Imrik.
I'm going to take Imrik forward right off the bat. Let's get our bowmen up to provide a little fire support. And then I'm going to move the infantry into range to start scaling the walls.
For Oath One.
If I can get some good angles here, I'll take it. The Spearmen. This ought to be a lot of free kills. Oh no, they're lined up funny. Crap. Oh, that's not worth the Dragon Breath.
Dragon Tamer.
Let's just dive bomb in here for a second. Cause a little extra damage. Give our archers a chance to kind of get a leg up. Faith Bearers forward. Silver Guard forward. And some kind of bombardment there.
We away.
Okay, good. This is drawing a lot of Tomb King units up onto the wall. This is what we want. And our archers are just laying down cover fire. Imrik's not going to take any substantial damage here. What we will have to watch out for is when an Ushabti unit gets summoned. So I'm going to have some spear units kind of surround, and then put these units close by too, because they'll probably summon those units on my archers. Go ahead and take a Silverin Guard around each of these towers and scale the walls. Excellent, there we go. Wow, this one Faith Bearer took a lot of damage, a lot more than I expected. Could have been from towers or something ahead of time. Imrik's already racked up 73 kills. He's almost completely unopposed here on the wall. Our mage didn't end up in the army, or she got wounded. What? I have to check that out. Because I was looking for my mage and then realized she's not here.
Behold as I march.
Okay, let's get Imrik off the wall for a moment. Put bombardment down right here. Flew through his own bombardment because just Imrik's that cool. Acropolis Knight, yeah, have to watch out for that.
I will claim it.
Yeah, landing here is going to be a little dangerous. Let's just go help our infantry fight. Alright, infantry is scaling the wall all over. As soon as these ladders clear out, I'll send my lions up as well. Yeah, our infantry is going to just completely overwhelm the Tomb Kings here. They don't have any answer to our infantry. Let's actually go help against these Nehekara warriors, because that's some of the better infantry. I'm going to actually breath attack the Necro Knights, see if it does any good. Pretty lackluster. Didn't have the right angle of attack, I don't think. Let's use our horn. We could actually bombard these Necro Knights, might be more effective. Oh, they ran away. Good on the AI. Wow, they actually finally did something right. Good on them. You know, I'm always saying CA please, and CA thank you. AI played that one pretty nice.
Lord sends me. Crown Prince moving.
Color me impressed for once. Not terribly impressed, but impressed. The auto-resolve still leaves a lot to be desired here, because remember it said that I was going to have a difficult time winning this if we won it. And yeah, that's funny. What a joke. I do see a good place for another breath attack over here, though. This Tomb Guard is gonna really eat it. We're getting a really nice angle here. I should be able to douse this Tomb Guard, get most of the unit. Let's get you all the up close. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those side angles on the breath attacks from a Star Dragon are just devastating.
I will go.
Just utterly devastating. These guys don't want it. These guys don't want it. Let's get some Silverin Guard off the walls to help. And then I'm going to bring Imrik down.
Calicor's fury.
Oof, yeah. That's why the AI was trying to dodge that, in case y'all were wondering. And then I said good on the AI earlier. Look at the nice job reinforcing here. Let's get in here and let you all catch some of this Silverin Guard Star Dragon action against the Necropolis Knights. Oh, this game's beautiful. Cannot wait for Game 3. I'd love to see an updated version of Warhammer. I mean, not that this game is aged poorly or anything. It looks good. But I also want to see a lot of work done by Creative Assembly and helping with frame rates. Like right now, I have $3,000 some odd worth of hardware running this, and my frame rates are crawling in these siege battles. So I'd really like to see a lot of work done by Creative Assembly to address that and help the hardware do what it needs to do to give a solid frame rate in Total War games. So I don't know what it is that makes the frame rate difficult, if it's all the unit models, if it's... I don't know. I would just... whatever they have to do to work on it, I'd love to see that worked on in a significant manner to where you can fight big battles like this, and if you have you know, thousands of dollars worth of hardware, you should be able to play this game without dropping below 60 frames in these battles, and that would be really epic if they could do that. Again, I don't know all of the challenges behind that, what all it requires, but I would love to see Creative Assembly working towards that, if nothing else. That'll make those guys move, probably. Or not. Nope, they just stood there and took it. Alright, this guy's about to get absolutely dunked on. Well, assuming Imrik will actually attack his target, it should be an easy kill. Just knocking him around. He landed a huge hit on that first attack, but then hasn't done anything since because the guy's just been ragdolling. Look at that! Took off like a third of his health on the first hit, and then I haven't hit him for like 3 hits straight. Ah, whatever. And that was when all the debuffs were running. Yeah, and this, see, look, the debuffs are off, and I get another huge hit. Oh, whatever. Imrik the Shadow. Sometimes his shadow just goes right through you. This fight is pretty much over for most intents. I didn't notice that I was getting shellacked over here by a Necrosphinx. Alright, let's see if we can swamp the Necrosphinx. I've got the Tomb Guard pretty well handled. They won't do any good.
Glory is mine.
Let's actually just bring Imrik over here.
The dragons
We should be able to turn the tide of this battle pretty quick. I'm gonna Star Lance this. I'm gonna Star Lance the Necrosphinx. Yep, there it goes. There it goes. Figured we could turn this battle pretty quick. Good Star Lance attack. Done. Alright, so Vulture Mountain. Yeah, this army is now substantially hardened against Tomb King threats. Like I said, the Faith Bearers and the Silverin Guard are going to be near impervious for almost anything that the Tomb Kings are going to throw at them. And we can change out the Spearmen for something more exciting. If we get a chance. I don't even know if we'll get a chance, to be honest, or if it'll even be necessary. But there we go. Picking up some nice items. What happened to her? Yeah, she got wounded. Way to go. We finally get her in the army. She gets all the way over here. And then gets wounded. The AI loves its agents. And honestly, one of the things that I should do better, and if you want to be better in campaign, is get an agent early on in the campaign solely for the purpose of assassinating. And level them all the way up. And then you can prevent a lot of stuff like this from happening, because the AI just really digs this kind of thing. They love following you around trying to assassinate, because they'll be out of options. They won't have any other good options. And so they'll do that type of thing fairly often. And it gets annoying, and the best way to avoid it is to have your own agent for counterplay on it. So that, like I said, that's kind of the best way to go. Let's see. So I'm not playing that one quite as well as I should, is what I'm trying to say. I'm letting it happen to me, whereas I could be fighting back fairly effective against it. Pinnacle of Civilization. I feel like I should get that just because I'm a high elf. Not because I really even need it at this point. Put some defenses here. I don't need these elven trinkets as much as I need growth over here, honestly. So that'll cost me a little bit of income, but I feel like it's the right thing to have in the end. That may just get downed immediately. We'll see. See what we can do here. Ha! Sucker. Unfortunately, though, he sprung this ambush for the larger army, so now the larger army's not likely to fall for it. Dang. So the Tomb Kings were kind of unlucky and lucky there all at the same time. Their larger army may have made a run at Xandri because of their just absolute obsession. No, they didn't. They came across the river and just didn't have enough movement points, and now, honestly, they're kind of stuck. I'm going to go into an ambush again and see if we can get lucky and catch them on the same thing again. I could probably just go fight them and beat them, but I want to draw them in a little closer if at all possible. I don't know if they'll fall for it or not. The AI is pretty stupid, so, you know, I'm kind of banking on that, but we'll see whether or not they live up to that. Let's get Eltharion some extra attack right now. We're not replenishing much with Eltharion, which is unfortunate, but it kind of is what it is.
Their fleshless faces.
Finished recruiting down here. I'm gonna move south here, just in case the Dark Elves manage to win the siege. So we're only one turn before we run out of supplies. Oh, the Druki have been building their army here. That sucks. They've been building this one too. Oh boy, yeah, we're in trouble down here. This may be the last we see of Anaril and Fana here. This may be their final stand. They may not survive this. If the Druki attack me this turn, that'd be good, but we're going to start taking attrition after this as well. And if they see reinforcements coming, they're probably going to just go ahead and attack me. Oh crap, we got issues here too. Oh man, so they're attacking here. Could I get Tyrion? I've already got him attacking that Druki settlement. Can I get some... Set a war. Oh, they're not at war with these rebels, so no, I can't get them to do it. Dang. This is frustrating. I don't want to lose the Golden Tower to rebels. Well, they'll have to siege it for a bit at least. I don't know what kind of army they got here. A decent one. And the garrisons don't make a lot of sense. Like, don't get me wrong, having that much Sea Guard can sometimes be okay, but it'd be nice if they were to, like, put some Lions or Silverin Guard or something in there that's just a little more valuable in melee. Let's go ahead and drop another. Okay. Seeking arrows. Yeah, you're in trouble, princess. You're in pretty big trouble. I don't know that any of these really help her a whole lot, to be fair. Fight the Druki. Alright, see what happens. Hopefully the Druki will attack me. But if they don't, I mean, maybe I can get my reinforcements down there. I'm worried, though, that as soon as my reinforcements are a turn away, the Druki are just going to attack and win. And then my reinforcements will be too late regardless. The AI does that a lot, too, because they see your reinforcements coming and they realize, like, oh, crap, I'm about to lose all this. So now I'll go ahead and attack, even though I was being really slow about it previous. Ambush foiled, but they went ahead and sieged the settlement? What are they thinking, man?
For Ulthuan to survive,
Settra's on drugs.
You must meet your end.
Oh, they want a peace treaty. How fantastic. You know what? That works out really good for now. You guys take peace. I'll kill you later. Have fun, okay? Military alliance sounds good, actually. Yeah, you all take some time off. We'll fight soon.
Seeking a trial.
Okay, now, yeah, see, now we're within a turn of beating back the Druki. I'm taking massive attrition, unfortunately.
Protector of Ulthuan.
But, I mean, the Druki will probably just attack me this turn because I'm in reinforcement range. It's unfortunate, but that's probably the way that's going to work out. It's what the AI should do. If they don't, I'll be happy, but also disappointed.
Failure is unthinkable.
And it looks like here's our opportunity to kill Settra. Let's do that and end this episode on a note from killing Settra. I really want to get Settra in the prison, too, so I need to remember that at the very end, when he's about to drop, let's try and get him in prison. It would be great to see Settra rotting in prison. I mean, he's already rotting, but you know what I mean.
Penance.
There we go. Yeah, our infantry's pretty tattered, but we should be able to hold out against some weak Tomb Kings here.
Without fail. Orders received.
I'm gonna back off our archers just a hair here from the main line.
ELTHARION!
Cap up here.
I'm
There we go.
waiting.
Okay.
ELTHARION!
This army is pretty easy to set up, fortunately. Alright.
Lawmaster! Moving!
Scoot up, because they got a ranged advantage on me with the Screaming Skull Catapult.
With haste! Wherever I am needed.
Where's old Settra at? Is he invisible? He's not showing up on the map.
Master of Earth. Advancing!
Oh, the AI is doing a horrible, like, frosting thing here. Yeah, this is very stupid and bad for them. Okay, they stopped it all of a sudden.
The might of Ivres!
Got me into archery range, though. Kind of. Actually, we're still just a hair outside range. Let's push up just a little.
I am called upon. March toward penance. Onward!
It will be done.
Okay, there's Settra.
I am ever.
I'm gonna Hand of Glory Settra real quick. Or Soul Quench him.
The Grim Warden rises!
Didn't do much.
I fight for Ivres!
I'm gonna send some Knights of Torgabal to go kill the catapult.
In Moranian
Honestly, I'm gonna go in here and blast Settra.
ELTHARION!
Yeah, I'm gonna get down in here and just blast Settra. So I give me a good opportunity to kill this Screaming Skull Catapult.
ELTHARION! By my father's blade!
Oh no you don't, buddy. Oh no you don't. Get him, Cavill.
Very well!
Oh no you don't.
Harathoi! I go! I must! Execute them!
Get him! Put him in jail. Down him. Oh yeah. Settra's in prison. Let's do a fiery convocation right through here. I hope the timing will be right.
Vengeance! Warden of Alqua!
Alright, we cleaned up the Screaming Skull Catapult. Let's start cleaning up archers. Get him, get him, get him! It wasn't great, but it got a decent number there through the middle. Not bad. We'll take it. Alright, reinforcements are here. All of our archers are holding out.
ELTHARION!
Eltharion's gonna need some healing.
Guided by waystones! White Tower Guardian!
Cavill. Let's help out our Phoenix units. Where was their summon? They put a summon up on me.
Avenge the fall!
Let's get our alright, Knights of Torgabal. There's more archers over here. Let's fling back over this fight with the Phoenix. Tear up that infantry. There we go.
ELTHARION!
Try and put an end to some of this.
The might of Ivres!
Let's go ripping through the rest of the Tomb King infantry, and we should be able to put the rest of this fight down real quick.
ELTHARION! The Warden marches!
There we go.
Warden repositioning!
Done. So Settra, the Imperishable, can now be imperishable in prison. It's a great place for him. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. We are closing in on the finale, which I'm excited about. Gonna have a giant final battle with Grom. I better get my army replenished before said battle were to happen, or else I'd be going in at a fairly big disadvantage against a rather immense opponent. So that got rid of Settra. I think there was another army, yeah, I spotted back here. But at least Tomb Kings are paying a dear price trying to retake their land, and it's really not working out that great for them. The Druki, we'll see what happens on the turn in here. My guess, though, is that that goes south for us. Anyway, I'll see you all on the other side of this one on another episode of ELTHARION VORTEX campaign. See you then.